Moti.
Source of influencers.
Obviously, I'm a huge component of like tracking macros and knowing how many calories and macros you're eating and everything like that to basically provide your energy needs for your body. So like as long as you're eating enough adequate protein, carbs, fats, and everything like that to fit your calorie needs for your body type, I'm a huge component of, if it fits your macros and flexible dieting. I think it's the most sustainable and the most balanced diet that like a normal person who's not a bodybuilder, who is not, trying to be extreme as I can, they can actually fit that into their lifestyle to where they're not giving up everything, giving up like all the foods that they love, and they're learning actually what nutrition is, what protein, carbs, and fats are, and actually calories in and calories out to build muscle or lose fat or maintain your weight. And that's like the most important thing when it comes to getting to your goals and controlling the way you look, how much muscle you put on, how much fat you want to lose, and what body fat percentage you actually want to stay out year round. And that's basically what I do to maintain my body, maintain my body fat percentage, this physique, and then obviously build muscle mass as well.
How many calories do you take?
Like right now, I'm on like a lean bulk and everything like that. Like not really, like I'm kind of like maintenance right now, where I'm maintaining my low body fat while building lean muscle. So I'm around like 25 to 2,600 calories.
And your protein intake?
Around like 250. I keep my protein high just because when I've had lower grams of protein, I wasn't able to recover with how hard I actually train and getting like enough adequate protein. So I like to keep my protein high, and I enjoy eating protein. And you can obviously, I change it sometimes, like sometimes I have higher carb days, sometimes I have lower carb days and higher fat days, whatever I'm feeling. So I kind of like do high carb and fat cycling as well. Just depends on rest days, depends on how I want my body to look and everything like that.
What do you charge for a training program?
It just depends on like coaching and everything like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather not go over my prices and everything like that, just because I don't like to give that away. Just because I have like a process that I do with my clients in consultation, so I don't like to put out my prices on the internet.
So somebody has to be a client, and then
they have to be qualified to work with me. Yeah. So I work with a certain type of clientele that I think is a good fit for my time and my one-on-one coaching program, because that's how I'm running things right now. So I don't really sell like too many programs. Just because I don't have the time to be able to do that. So I take on less people and help them more personalized and custom.
So what are your demands?
What?
What are your demands to be your client?
Oh, what are my demands?
Yeah.
Obviously, things like, how committed you are, how I can help you, like what your goals are, qualifications, obviously, time, how consistent you are, I'm looking for a certain type of like clientele. Obviously, a more like it's a higher end service that I can like provide a better service to my clients.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not trying to work with like thousands of people and manage that,
So if somebody says, I only want to train twice a week, you say no?
Well, not really. I mean, obviously, if they want to only train twice a week, that's all they can do. Like you could still get some type of transformation, get your body only training like 2 times a week, but it just depends on how like serious the client is. Because obviously, if they only have 2 times a week, they're most likely not really committed on getting to a certain type of goal. Whether that's like they're coming to me wanting to lose 10, 15, 20 pounds, and they only can train 1 to 2 days a week, they might not be too serious about actually putting in the time, energy, and effort of everything I'm telling with their diet, nutrition, training, cardio, to be able to do that. So that's like another factor as well.
And how important is Instagram for you?
Instagram is really important. Obviously, it's like a lifeline of my business, my personal brand, and how people get connected with me. So Instagram is probably one of the most powerful tools that you can use right now to connect with anyone in the world. Obviously, that's how we connected. And all your customers, all the people that love you and support you are all on Instagram. It's the biggest platform in the world, and obviously everyone's using it. All the consumers are on it. And that's how you're going to connect with people, you know, who you want to support your personal brand. Obviously, if you have a service or you have a product, every single person is on Instagram right now.
Do you think Instagram will be around 10 years from now?
There's no way to really predict that. Obviously, like, I don't know if you listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, but right now he thinks Instagram is in their prime right now. So obviously when you saw like Facebook when they were in their prime, Instagram came out and totally just took everything from them. That's why Facebook bought Instagram. So it's still going to be a hot platform, but you never know what platform could come up and totally just wipe out consumers of Instagram. And like a lot of people are saying TikTok right now is getting a lot of traction. There's already like 500 million active users on it, and it just hit like I think like this year or something like that. But it's really different types of content. It's more like entertainment and more like cringy type of content, because there's like younger kids. But it's still like the algorithm is super easy on there, and I've even thought about doing it myself. Just putting out some different methods of content and entertainment to be able to grow on there. You gotta be able to do anything, and you want to be first at something and first before the trend, like I talked about before, because that's how you really get traction. That's when the type of algorithm and everything is the easiest to grow on, and that's where you're going to get your most growth because it's not oversaturated, right? Because you got to do something before something trends. To be able to get that growth spurt. And that's what all the people who are on top right now did with all of the platforms before they blew up. And then now everyone's trying to do the exact same thing. And it's going to be a little bit harder because it's a little bit more saturated. So you're going to have to put more marketing dollars, better content, way to separate yourself, and provide value with what you're trying to do with your personal brand, business, or whatever you specialize in.
So you didn't start a TikTok account?
What?
You started TikTok?
No, yeah, I have a TikTok account, but I haven't posted anything yet.
So when are you starting?
Dude, I don't know. I made a video like a couple days ago, like kind of like a funny skit. So I might put that on there and see how it responds on TikTok. Gotta go where the cloud is, man.
What about YouTube?
YouTube, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get on YouTube. So like plans for YouTube is definitely. Obviously, I have an editor and everything that helps me with my content. So that's another thing that I didn't have before. I have a YouTube growth analyst specialist, so with like ranking content that I'm partnering with. So that's going to help with like the YouTube algorithm and like videos and watch time and all that stuff, because everything's an algorithm. So like if you're just posting content and posting videos and you don't know what you're actually doing, obviously you're not going to get the growth that you're looking for or the followers or build your account, because everything comes down to a system and a strategy, right? So if you don't have that system or that strategy, obviously you're just putting time and energy and effort. It's kind of like if you went to the gym and like you went to the gym and you're working out like 4 or 5 days a week, you're training hard, you're doing all this stuff, you're putting in 1 to 2 hours a day, but you're not focusing on anything on nutrition or what you do after the gym. And you're just working out super hard, and you're wondering like, why am I not getting results? Why am I not building the muscle mass that my favorite coach or influencer has? It's because you're not doing the right strategy on the things that you need to be able to build more muscle mass, lose body fat, and everything always comes down to a strategy. So like how I look at it, who has the strategy, who has the result that I want, how can I figure out how to do that, and how can I invest to pay for that skill? And that's what's gonna get you way faster results in business, social media, and everything like that. Obviously, if you have money to be able to do that, then you learn the skill and you have the skill and you always have the skill and the knowledge to be able to do that, so you can get the result in whatever you want.
Follow the Moti on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.